Hello, and today we're going to continue our unit of our biochemistry. We're going to talk about the importance of water in biology. So let's get started. So let's talk about why is water so important to life. So some of the aspects that is important is at least 75% of the animal or human body mass is made of water. Plants contain 70 to 80% of water. Water transports nutrients and wastes. It dissolves compounds and is considered the universal solvent. It actually regulates body temperature in animals as well as humans, and it provides structures for plants. So there are 6 reasons why water is so important to life. So that's why we're going to look at it in more in depth today. So as you can see there on your left, that is what a water molecule it looks like. You have two hydrogen molecule or atoms, and then you have one oxygen atom. And you can see that they are held together with bonds. So what kind of bond is holding this water molecule together? If you guessed covalent bonds, you are absolutely correct. So a water molecule is held together with covalent bonds. So, how does water move or transport nutrients? So, remember that hydrogen bonds are not as strong as ionic and covalent bonds. And that's what we are going to talk about today. So, some of the properties of water is cohesion. Cohesion is an attraction between molecules of the same substance. So, you can see there the water droplets forming because the water is attracted to the same molecules of water. And that's why you have this picture of the water droplets forming on this web that is attracted to other water molecules. Then you have adhesion. Adhesion is an attraction between molecules of different substances. So, this is why paper towels are so useful in clearing up water because the water actually adheres to the paper towel because of adhesion. Then you have capillary action. Capillary action is one of the forces that draws water out of the roots of a plant and up into its stems and leaves. So you can see water climbing a stem of a plant would be the example of capillary action. That is just one of many examples of these 3 properties of water: cohesion, adhesion, and capillary action. Some other properties of water would be considered surface tension. So, this is the attraction of particles, and it actually minimizes the surface area makes a film that allows the liquid to hold a shape. So, you can see in those pictures, this is what allows these bugs to actually walk on water. And then you also have the picture of the swimmer right before he breaks that surface of the water, and that is what surface tension is. Then you also have density and buoyance. So, density, as you can see of that picture, you have that really dense forest. So, is degree of compactness of something. And density of water, we'll discover this when we are doing our water lab, and we'll discover that density of water and how different it is. And then you have buoyancy. So, buoyancy is the ability or tendency to float in water or air or some other fluid. So, you can see that they have added some things to the picture of this truck so that it floats on water. And so, it increased the buoyancy in order for it to float. Then, in your workbook, you have 4 boxes. And this is to put your prediction for each one of these labs. So in box number 1, we are going to write the property that our racing water drops lab is an example of once we have done the lab. For now, I want you to do this second portion of it. So in the box, in your notebook, put your strategy on how you plan on winning the race. Number 2, in the box, I want you to predict how many drops you will make onto your penny. 3, What will the order of the liquids fall in and why? And number 4, what is going to happen with the milk and why? So go ahead and make those predictions. You can go to the next pages in your workbook and read through the labs first before you make these predictions. And then we're going to continue on and do these labs.